Hello everyone, Ped Gives Up here and thank you for tuning in. Now this weekend is the British Grand Prix at Silverstone and I thought, let's have some fun with the 1967 Grand Prix Legends mod for Assetto Corsa. As the name implies, this mod includes all the cars from the 1967 F1 season. So we've got Lotuses, the relevant Ferraris. I'm driving a Cooper here. No, it's not a BRM. I'm driving Jackie Stewart's BRM. As you can see, we've got John Surtees lined up next to us in his Honda. And what appears to be a Lotus behind us. That's not where that would normally be. I believe Jim Clark actually won the 67 season, or I might be mistaken there. I'll have to double check and leave a note on the video. Anyway, we've come to Silverstone. Of course, the 1967 version of this track is available as stock content in Assetto Corsa. We're starting 16th as part of a 19-car grid, because that's all this track will allow. And yeah, let's get into it. On the grid then, I've done a little bit of practice. Lights out and away they go. Yeah, it's a bit slow at the start. We'll give them some time to get away. John Surtees on my right, flying through. The only man to have won World Championships on... Oh, a bit sideways there. The only man to win World Championships on 2 wheels and 4. And that's a record I don't think will ever be beaten. Alright, I want to give the AI some space on the first lap because I don't know what they'll do. Someone's tagged me! Oh, bit of chaos there at the start, but we have survived. In real life, I would probably be dead. And in real life, I don't think anyone would attack me like that. These drivers did have a bit more respect for each other, just because they knew what the stakes were. Jackie X, I think that's a Matra there. The Matra was woefully underpowered this season. Darren Franklin's got to spend. That was Jim Clark. He's a bit far down. He shouldn't be this far down the grid. That was very sideways. I just pressed the pit request. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, we've run wide. We've run wide. I always forget that corner. You do have to brake for. Some cars have gone right off there. I do love driving these older cars. I've been in a bit of a... Whenever I fire up Assetto Corsa, which I do more than any other sim, for being honest, I do gravitate towards the historic content more. Few reasons for that. They're fun. You get sideways, you get... you have to really work with the car to get it to do what you want it to. You're not just in total command of it like you are in a present-day Formula 1 car or something with a lot of downforce. That car looks tiny, whatever it is. I think it's a Matra. Oh, thank Ernie. I think that's an Eagle, actually. Oh god. I got that bit wrong! That was bound to happen eventually. Okay, no worries. I'll catch up to this pack easy. Always love a challenge. Also, I'm using a Fanatec CSL Elite wheel, and that comes with a stock circular rim, and with that rim, it just makes more sense driving cars like this, to be honest. Like to have the brakes, take up some of the inside tarmac. Gives us a nice run down to, I think it's Luffield. I'm very bad for remembering track names. Off the grass, oh, we're on the grass, we're on the grass, we're on the grass. There we go. Into Cops, this is considerably faster nowadays. Being modern F1 cars, it's just a blend in 8th gear. We're down to Beckett's. a lot of slip angle in these older cars, which just makes them so rewarding to drive on the limit. Getting a bit dirty there from Jim Clark. He should not be this far down. We're whang one up the inside. Just holding on. Okay, this is the modern start-finish line. Not today, of course. That's quite far in the future before that's built. This is what used to be Bridge Corner. Have a guess why it was called that. Didn't run wide, that had a lot of speed as well. That corner must have been an absolute thrill ride in these older cars. I mean, even now I'm sure it is, but back then, just dropping 2 gears and putting your foot down, let the car slide out, must have been incredible. Is that? Oh, that's Dan Gurney again. That Eagle's a bit underpowered. I don't know what half these cars are. They do all kind of look the same, of course, but there are subtle design nuances with each car where you can tell them apart. Of course, the liveries aren't the most advanced, considering they didn't have Photoshop at the time. That could be forgiven. But there's only like 3 or 4 different colour cars on this grid. John Surtees, what are you doing, sir? Right, we'll have him into cops. Outbraking, bit brave there. Run a little bit wide, but I don't think he'll come back. I should have really put the mirror on. Hold it in 5th, no need to upshift. You know, I didn't set up any sort of webcam for this, and I kind of wish I did, so you can see my inputs. The wheel moves around quite a bit. There's Jim Clark again. The wheel moves around quite a lot, obviously. You need to heel and toe on downshift. Ooh. AI does go a bit slowly through this corner. Can't remember what it's called. Definitely, it's going off the high straight. This is Stowe, I know this much. In 32 years' time, Michael Schumacher will break his leg on this corner. But he hasn't been born yet. The time period this race is happening. We're a little bit wide. You can't take the amount of speed you might think you can take into a corner. You simply can't. There's no downforce in these cars. Wings didn't appear on Formula 1 cars until 1968, a year later. And they didn't actually start doing anything until the 70s. These cars are effectively just bathtubs with an engine bolted on and full of fuel. The driver pretty much sat in the fuel tank. Ooh, hello. Love it. That's a Ferrari. I don't know what that other car was. We had a tangle! Oh no, come on. Alright, AI should have given me the room there, I think. Wasn't my fault. I'm just gonna get my racing driver excuses out of the way early. One thing I need to say as well, driving these cars, racing these cars even, on a day like today, it's warm in the UK right now, sweaty business. Oh, I've missed the braking zone. Oh, nearly saved it there. Let's put it in third, I wouldn't normally do that. Oh, we're on the grass. Car just feels all out of shape now. I've kind of lost my rhythm there. You gotta be really careful of getting these cars on the grass because when you're on the grass, they just kind of suck you in. The fuel lights come on, we'll ignore that. On the back of John Surtees yet again. Hopefully for the last time. Stick one up the inside, don't do anything stupid, John. John Surtees last sadly passed away now. He died a few years ago of natural causes. Which you can't say that a lot about the most successful drivers of the era. Oh my god. Oh Jesus, that's a big one. I'm in a ditch. I am in a ditch. Alright, we're gonna jump out. Well, hey. I think I would have died if that was real life. Yeah, I ran a little bit too wide. I thought I could take it flat. Of course you can't. You know, judging from the time marks, the AI had a bad time on that corner. You know, let me know if you're if you guys would like some more some more historic content. There are historic prototypes and historic touring car mods out there, which I have. I do enjoy. We've got a few more sim racing videos coming out. I stream on my Twitch channel. Assuming I get this out today on Saturday, I'll be streaming tonight. I'll be taking part in some of AMR Daniels. Oh, start could have done about that. Anyway, as I was saying, I'll be taking part in AMR. A guy called AMR Daniel. I'll take part in his community races. Driving some Mini Coopers, around some UK tracks in Assetto Corsa. So be sure to tune in for that. There'll be a link in the description for my Twitch channel. Round wide again. Recurring theme with me here. And you know what? For as much as these are a challenge to drive, they are still quite drivable. You just gotta know where the limit is. Oops, that's a wall. These cars have a lot of slip. A lot of slip angle. And you need to get the cars drifting. Because if you ain't sliding in these cars, I'm so sorry. Whoops. If you ain't drifting in these cars, you ain't going fast. And even though all the cars are quite similar, no downforce, lots of power, they do quite often handle differently. I'm really enjoying this this BRM This Jackie Stewart's BRM. It's the P58, I think it's called. I might be wrong. What are we wearing for? Miss shifted there. See, I could never drive these cars quickly. I miss shift all the time, and I think I've killed somebody at least once this race. Sideways. Love it. And you know what? It sounds weird, but the sound of this car, I feel like I can smell it as well. I feel like I can smell the oil and the exhaust fumes. You know, I'm not one of these people who's thinking... I'm not one of these people who has this mindset of, oh, F1 was better back then. You know, whatever then was in someone's mind. I love F1 for what it is. It's a sport, it's an engineering sport, driver sport. Yeah, there are periods where one driver or one team dominates. I've run out of fuel. Okay. Oh, God. I ran out of fuel. Well, that was not meant to happen. I don't know why it did, to be honest, because AC normally puts the right amount of fuel in your car. That's a shame. Okay, you can overtake me, AI. Oh my god. Yeah, there's absolutely no fuel. Right, well, I guess that wraps up the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, at the moment, you know, like, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff. And yeah, bit anticlimactic there, but what can you do? Well, I guess I'll see you all again in the next video.